Hello one, hello all, I think. Maybe? Hello one, hello all. Welcome in. Thought I would do something a little bit different today, and we're gonna be, just kind of playing some Mario Kart, and then, well, and as well as talking to you guys. So, that's what we're doing. Okay. Well, I was talking about the things that happened this week. So obviously we have Eternals coming out, and I definitely want to hear. Oh, COD also came out today, which is fascinating because nobody's really talking about it. But I don't know. I'm not a big COD guy anyway. I respect it, but I really don't know what to feel about this new one. Except for what I've seen Mr. Fruit play. Why won't this let me pull this down? Won't let me change this from live to top. Well, anyway, make sure on your way in or out, you leave a like. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I still haven't seen Dune, which I really need to fix. What's up, Juan? See, I don't know how to change that. And now I got Red Notice to watch because while the critics hate it, there's some that think it's okay. And I want to see it. I mean, I like everybody, involved in it, so why not? Let me make this maybe a little smaller. There we go. I don't know. I really do kind of want to see it. And it's on Netflix. I mean, what's the problem there? But I don't know. I gotta go through the boss of the house. Christy's gotta give the okay. I think Red Notice is more exciting looking than. But Red Notice looks more exciting than Dune, right? I mean, I kind of want to see Dune more, but I mean, to the average eye, maybe somebody who wants just excitement in their life, right? Red Notice looks more fun than like the spice trade stories of Dune. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then you got Eternals. Who really wants to see that? And that's not an insult. I'm actually asking just a normal question. And yeah. I don't know. Yeah, so the Sly Cooper stuff, that's interesting, isn't it? Because I felt so good about those leaks. I guess people had sent it to me, and then I retweeted it, and I was like, oh, look, this is great news. And then you read them, and I did read them the first time. Like, I read them before I made the video, but I didn't see, like, his extra thing. And then once you read it, and you're like, well, wait a second. None of this actually really makes any kind of sense. So what's going on? And then you find out, well, he could just be copying from Special Nick. And I don't know, like things just don't kind of like line up, right? Well, starting in the summer of 2021, that's fair, that's fine. Everybody backs that claim up. But then you have, then it's going to be announced next year, or it's going to be announced at a State of Play or mid-2022. And it's like, well, why is there such a, stupid freaking shells, why is there such like a ambiguous nature to that? And then it's Sly 5, but it could also be a reboot. Well, it can't be both. So I really just want to know what it is. People miss shells quite often. So I really don't know. I mean, I really want it to be real. It is real. But I really think everybody kind of doesn't know, and so people are kind of just, coming up with things. And that's not cool. Because I just want a definitive answer. Is it Sly 5? And Obviously, Kevin Miller wouldn't tell me. But what I finish in 4th, not bad at all. Dune and Red Notice are completely different. They are. That's why I have options. You know, we watched Scream 4 on Halloween, which was fun. And I never ended up watching Dune last weekend, even though I wanted to. And then Red Notice, obviously, yeah, is very different than Dune. Red Notice seems like stupid fun from what I see. Now I want to read the books. To me, Sly 5 and a reboot seem like contradict. Yeah, right. Like rebooting it and starting over. And actually, well, what was his exact words? He said like reboot, like, or the Sly games would be rebooted but there'd be like more of them. So like a new trilogy or something. But it's like, well, that's not Sly 5. Like, let's not do a stupid like let's not do like Scream. And let's try like and I actually said that in the video today where it's like you can't hand off, unlike movies like Pirates has tried it, Scream's tried it, Star Wars. You can't really hand off a game called Sly Cooper to anybody that's not Sly Cooper. You're screwed. And you're kind of screwed for like Crash, Spyro, because like if their name is in it, like it makes it impossible. That's why games that don't have name, like Uncharted, you're a little bit safer. Infamous, you're a little bit safer because like you're not stuck to specific characters. So it's just like, why reboot it if you know you're gonna use, you know, you'd still use Sly. Maybe you wouldn't use Murray or Bentley, but like that would be blasphemy is probably the right word, right? And heresy would be another word. And like, one of them's the word. And you'd probably get the voice actors back, right? Because if it's a different voice actor for Sly, I think people would just be out, rightly so. So it's like, then just do 5. Do 5, and if you really want to, and I know this would maybe make people upset. I know people are always like, well, how do you get out of like how they ended 4? Literally solve it in the first like 10 minutes of the game. If you don't want to like deal with, you know what I mean? If you don't want 5 to be all about how to fix 4, then don't make it like that. You know what I mean? Fix the issue immediately and tell your story. Tell a story you want to tell. It's really that easy. It's a little bit different for, you know, I guess other properties may have other problems. I knew I'd freaking get hit there. But I really don't see why you you can't ignore 4, but you can certainly get yourself out of 4 situation really quickly with just a cop-out kind of thing. And I don't really think people would be all that mad because you'd want to be telling your own story. You'd want to be, you know, doing your own thing. I hate red shells. So yeah, that's what I would do. They should hire me as a consultant, not a writer. I don't know how to write, but as a consultant. But I'm sure we'll talk all about that in videos. You know, I went into the green shell. Genius. But I'm sure we'll talk about those things as we get closer to. I guess the only thing that makes it so you can't talk about it, right, is if it's like a remaster, which is fine. A remaster just gets us back to the original issue, which is we're still going to have to deal with. You know, if it does well, then you got to make a new Sly and go from there. But yeah, I don't know. Sly's interesting. At least we get to talk about it though, because for so long, I mean, really the entire amount of time I've been on YouTube, I've always been into Sly, and like there's just never been, you know, Thieves in Time was before me, so I never was able to talk about it. Oh, he had a star. What a genius play. Loser. How about Sly, but it's a turn-based RPG? Well, yeah, so you can't change the kind of game it is. I'm okay with, like, spin-offs, and even, like, what Crash did, I think is fine. Like Crash Bash, doing something like that. Like, making almost a mini-game thing in your franchise. I don't really see the harm in that. But you can't do that while also not doing, like, continuation stuff. That's like where I stand with like Pirates. Like I have no problem with making Pirates movies with Margot Robbie or anybody, but if you're gonna do that and then you're gonna leave the main franchise where it is, I have a big issue. Star Wars is a little different because they kind of cap that off with a bloody ribbon of just disgust and anger. And it's like, well, just do your, just do side things now. Don't go back to, the original stuff. I think Chris Pratt would make a great Sly Cooper. I don't hate him like it seems like the internet does. I don't really know why people have chosen to hate him because he has religious views that don't match theirs, so they get all mad. He's never done anything. Nobody even knows what he actually believes, like politically, that everybody always gets mad at him. Nobody really knows. So I really don't like the Chris Pratt hate. And then like that his wife's Instagram thing, everybody's like, this is disgusting. And it's like, it's disgusting for two people to like love each other? You just don't like him. And so everything about him. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, so hot. He's not leaving behind his old family. Well, people online think Michael Myers is a certain word for taking people out in Halloween Kills, so you can't really go based off of what the internet says. Oh god. When do you think Wolf Among Us 2 will get announced again? So I'm really hoping I'll probably make a video of it for, I started my, you guys haven't seen it yet, but I started my Game Awards coverage that'll start having videos next week. So it'll be basically a month of, not every day, it'll be a month of Game Awards coverage of me predicting things and, when the actual nominees come out and stuff, I'll cover it. So I want to make a video on Wolf Among Us because I do think it's possible. It's really for the same reasons that it was last year, right? Because it got announced. It got announced 2 years ago now, but like it has a history, obviously, right? Like they have a history with Jeff Keighley, so like why not? But I think the time is, I mean, they literally didn't say, and like all of last year came and went. And granted, they did say that was going to happen, but like now 2 years have come and gone, and they haven't said a single thing. And I always get myself in the sand. So it's like you kind of have to say something at some point. And so I really hope it's the Game Awards because I want it to release next year. I mean, they've been working on it now for, what would it be, like over three or so years. Whether it's episodic or not, it doesn't really matter. Oh, that was the last match or rap. Dang it! I'm not doing horrible. Like whether it's a episodic or not. If it's episodic, you still have to have them come out, close to each other anyway. So it doesn't really matter. But yeah, Chris Pratt for every role, please. I mean, I joked about Chris Pratt as Ghostface, but I was just kidding. I did watch The Eternals, man. It was very mixed for me. Not the best one for Marvel movies, just my opinion. Nice. I'm glad to hear your thoughts. I want to hear anybody, bless you, anybody's thoughts. Let me know if you've watched Eternals. I will not be for a long time, maybe ever, but I'm not against it if people like it. Are you excited for No Way? Oh wait, I am excited for No Way Home. I'll get to that in a second. How you doing the stream? Awesome stuff. How you doing? Good. How's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. I'm losing. I'm not losing horribly, but I'm not doing great. But having some fun. How's everybody at home doing? Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Nothing really. Like we have Eternals. What else did we have this week? We had Call of Duty. That's pretty much it, right? There was nothing really else going on. Obviously Halloween just ended. But yeah, next week we got Jurassic World Evolution 2. And also Forza Horizon. Oh yeah, I'm excited for Forza. I got it pre-installed on the computer, which is you're seeing me from here. I cannot wait. So I'm very excited to play Forza. The reviews got me pumped. And Jurassic World 2, I covered the reviews on my second channel today. And I'm hoping that it's going to be a fun time, but I plan on getting that. And then, is that it? November 12th. Actually, no, next Friday's a thing, too. So isn't next Friday, well, it's GTA, or is it Thursday, the 11th? Next week, I think, is also GTA's trilogy. And the 12th, next Friday, is that Disney Plus day where Shang-Chi comes, Jungle Cruise comes, but also Shang-Chi. But also where they're going to announce the lineup like they did last year, where they announced all the Star Wars projects and Marvel. I think that they're doing that again, right? Next Friday. So I'm hoping for, honestly, I'm praying for Pirates, for a Pirates show on Disney Plus. So I think that's next Friday. So yeah, we'll have to see. They'll do it without well, I'm praying for it for like content purpose. Yeah, I'm praying for it for like roasting purposes, not really. But what if they did it? What if they did like a Davy Jones show with Bill Nighy, who is him? Like that would be freaking sweet. Then I don't know. The issue is, yeah, if they do a show with somebody that already exists, even like a Henry and Karina show, it's like I probably would support that. Or Will and Elizabeth, yeah, that would be freaking sweet. But if they did something, yeah, but like if they do a new character, that's probably where I would, and everybody will have problems, and then they'll call us certain words online, because they'll probably be like, I'm not gonna say it. It'll probably be something we don't want, and then we'll be like, but you have Johnny Depp, you have all these characters you could do stuff with. I know they're not gonna bring Johnny Depp back, and you're doing like I don't know, whatever you want to consider it. God damn it. I can swear. Yeah, if I was Johnny Depp, I wouldn't sign up for a TV show. What if they did a Joshua Gibbs show? That would maybe be the worst. Like the last straw between acceptable and like boring and what we don't want would be like a Gibbs show. A prequel Gibbs. No, a prequel Gibbs show would be cool because then you get to see how they met. Dang it. Anyway, that's next Friday. Honestly, it's very likely there is no Pirates thing at all. And maybe that's for the best. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they'll announce new things in general. Or maybe, like, release dates for things. So that'll be cool. Oh, my God, I have a chance here to sneak in. Just get me one of these. Oh, God dang it. Roberto the Leaker, like Roberto Serrano. Not somebody people should trust all that much. Why? Oh, yeah, I saw. Oh, yeah, let me read that. Chris Pratt, I did watch Eternals. How you doing? So I'm very excited for No Way Home. Big time. Oh, Roberto Serrano got suspended for some reason. Yeah, I don't understand why he got suspended, though. Like, I actually was trying to look that up. He's a good guy. I mean, I literally have talked to him. He's a good guy. I don't know what he's like as a leaker, like whether he leeches off of other people, but I know in terms of like him as a person, he's not a bad person. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah, you don't want to set goals like that. I couldn't care less for anyone's beliefs as long as they respect others. I think Chris Pratt's hate is caused by overexposure to him nowadays. Yeah, it's mixed with people just honestly having a vendetta against him because of, I honestly think the church stuff, that's what started it. And then he gets roles, so he's like successful. You know what I mean? He's like a successful person who's not part of the hive mind. And they're like, oh my God, what? Like, you're not saying everything that we say? And that's obviously, and then, then he gets cast as Mario, and it's like, that's a legitimate time to be like, okay, what are you doing? But that's not his fault. I mean, if you were offered the role of Mario, you're turning it down, you're telling me, right? Like, what? You're not, yeah. Well, the guy who plays him said he's going to play him until he dies, so. And he's going to be in the movie, but just as like a cameo, or as like somebody else. Yeah, he should just be he should just be the voice. I'm not saying I like Chris Pratt as Mario, or even Garfield, but I've never liked Garfield. Oh, but Bill Murray did it last, right? Or is Bill Murray the only one who did Garfield, or was that before him? Yeah. Yeah, I don't really care. That one's just more funny. It's like that was starting. Yeah, but the Mario thing opened him up for attack, and then Garfield's like, oh, so you're every animated character in existence. Like, that's what started that. And that's more like joking, but there's, huh? No. No. It's just their voice. No. I know, I don't really understand it. But yeah, no, they're just doing it because of hate. And the thing is, too, to go along with that kind of cancel culture stuff, the stuff that always gets me, I always say it, these people literally want you, this is harsh, but this is truthful, they want you dead. Like, when you get canceled, I know everybody says, you know, it's consequence culture and, you know, it's just people talking online. They want you fired from your job. They want you with no money. Luna, what are you doing? Okay. But, like, that's what they want when people get canceled. Like, when Gina Carano got canceled, you think they wished, like, best for her health? No, they want her gone. You know what I mean? That's what everybody wants. I don't think I can get higher than 5th place. I don't think it's possible. I think the Konami code is stopping me. By the way, make sure you guys are all leaving a like. Helps the live stream out and helps the video out afterwards. Man, I saw Eternals. It's okay. Not worth seeing in the theaters. Has a nice random certain scene. Oh my god. Yeah, I knew about that scene. Man, I really hope they reboot Sly 5, make it more modern, suited towards older ages. I don't know if it can be done, but I think it should be done. Well, they can make it older, but not reboot it. You can make it like a little bit more mature, but it's also not a mature game. Just like Crash is never going to be. You know what I mean? Damsel Interactive, you never told me when you want to talk to me about your game. Good sir. No, that's the guy who made the Sly Cooper and Dreams thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I really dislike the Eternals in the way that Marvel marketed it. I don't blame you. Hello. The marketing of Eternals is god-awful. Hello, everyone. How's it going, Christian? Are you considering doing a video on NFTs? Okay, so here, am I going to sound so out of touch? I don't really know what NFTs are. So the digital. And so they're playing cards that are digital, like crypto, and but they're like properties. They're because like Hellraiser, Pinhead, and Dead by Daylight is an NFT. So his character in Dead by Daylight is a. So you take so you could take Nathan Drake, and he could be like a cryptocurrency and sell him. But do you lose the rights to him? Does not. Yeah. Who? Yeah. Where does the property? Who owns it? So like, does Naughty? Oh, it's a fan thing. Yeah. So see, I'm talking to Christy, by the way, because I know there was somebody, and I never responded to him. I should. In the last live stream afterwards, like in the video, a guy said I look like a nut job because I keep looking behind me, and it's like, but I'm talking to you. So I don't know if everybody knows that, but like Christy, my wife, is Luna. Yeah, I have 2 dogs, so like that's why I'm not like insane. She's over there. I know, but they just think. Or he said like, who are you talking to? Not here, but so anyway, I'm talking to. So as you can tell, I don't know what an NFT. Well, now I guess I do. They sound kind of cool. Well, I hear bad things about them. Yeah, Luna. Yeah, I hear bad things about NFTs. And like EA says it's like the future of the industry and all that stuff. But see, that's what I don't understand. So like then the companies will do it, right? Ah. Well, but what do you pay it in? Do you pay it in cryptocurrency? Because it has to be backed by something. So like crypto is backed. Ah. This is fascinating stuff. Should I have done a live stream just on NFT? God damn it. Just an NFT. but they use Dead by Daylight's thing. Because then the rights get all messed up. So the answer to your question is no. I will not be doing a video on NFTs because I just embarrassed myself. But I feel like I've learned a lot in just a short, like, 3-minute span. Like, my knowledge is growing. I mean, I do have crypto, but so maybe NFTs are the big. No, it's been pretty steady because the U.S. dollar sucks. Hey, speaking of which, if you guys want to donate, we have super. You know, actually, what YouTube did, which is kind of cool. I'll be honest. I don't think anybody will use it much, but so you know how there's super chats, which you guys can use in any live streams. Obviously, there's like the join button and stuff, right? But they also added, I believe it's called Super Thanks, which is the same as super chat, but in a video. So if you watch somebody's video, you can leave a donation afterwards, which is pretty. No, I think that's cool. If you want to like help them directly, right? I think that's neat. I don't know. Okay, I gotta go super fast here. How goes you all? I'm doing good. How about you, buddy? PlayStation has a habit of announcing games early. I'd be shocked if we don't get a teaser for Sly 5 next year. Agreed. I think that's very, very true, and I think we will probably see it next year. Even though we won't get, don't expect any big film projects at Disney Plus Day. Honestly, the Pirates show is not a big film project, but I get what you're saying. I find the getting canceled meh, but people want you dead for good. They do want you dead for good. There's a subsection of Twitter that will not rest until you're dead. Yes, that's the group I'm talking. It's not everybody. I'm playing Guardians of the Galaxy at the moment. Just beat Fing Fang Foom. How close am I to being done? Very close. Like 2 hours, maybe max. That's if you go slow. Probably an hour and a half. Yeah, you're almost done. It's a great game. It's a great game. Cancel culture is stupid. Agreed. We do got Spider-Man for Marvel's Avengers coming out November 30th. Yeah, I know. I actually had to get rid of that video. Take it down. Remember I made the video asking if Spider-Man was going to release this year in Marvel's Avengers? I got a date yesterday. November 30th. I may go back in. We have unlimited internet. There's no harm in re-downloading games anymore, which is honestly, babe, part of the reason why. Huh? Arthur won't play with me. That's true. But I don't know. I mean, we have so we upgrade our internet, by the way, guys. But, okay, you can't say when you have something that's unlimited, you can't say there's no point using it because that's the whole point is you use it for whatevs. True. Okay, store. Yeah, that's true. Oh god, dang it. I'm actually doing pretty okay here. Yeah, so Spider-Man, well, as we just talked about, I don't know for sure, but I do kind of want to see it. I do kind of want to play it. So we will see. But you're right, November 30th now becomes a little bit more. December is Jesus. December is just fast and furious. I mean, you got... It's not Jesus Day, you're right. Which you shouldn't really make fun of. We're not about that. And, I know. And, no, December's crazy. So December's got Halo, Game Awards, or not in this order. Technically, it'd be Demon Slayer Season 2, Halo, Game Awards, Spider-Man, and The Witcher Season 2 same day. And I think that's it. It's got a lot. Why do I cut that short? Watch, I'll get a banana. Because the ghost never gives you... Boo always gives you just the worst things. When's Boo ever given somebody a good thing? I think somebody once said that they got like a star, or not a star, a blue shell. But like a blue shell doesn't exactly help you if you have Boo, right? Because you're probably not towards the front of the race. You're probably, gosh darn it, towards the back, like me. And I think I'm doing okay, all things considered, that I have to think of what to say. And I'm sitting at a different angle. If you guys do notice, well, like I said, I have a new computer, so I'm not bragging. This is not bragging. We're in debt. Well, like I'm playing it from a different angle. And I need a bullet bill. I need to cut a corner. Help. Oh, wait a second. Just cut corners. I don't really think that helped me. Nope, didn't help. Didn't help. Oh, I am fine. How about you? I'm doing good. I personally loved Eternals. The structure was not great, but goddamn, those characters were entertaining. See, but that's the thing that everybody said sucks about it, is the characters. So, I mean, I don't disbelieve. I don't not believe you. I don't know. Wait. Did the game crash? Or are people not finished? Oh, a character didn't finish. Interesting. It's the mostly fan-made thing for NFTs. Gotcha. Unfortunately, I haven't had many free moments to discuss Court of Thieves past week, hoping to have more time in the next couple weeks. No worries, I'm here when you're here. Fan-made art, by the way. Oh, so it is legitimately, it is art. But as like a trading token thing. Well, much like any cryptocurrency or any... Right, well then, it's out in, what's it called? Not out in rotation, but it's how many are like out in the market, which is how cryptos work. If there's like a bajillion cryptos out of a certain kind, it just like dollars. If you keep printing money, the value declines, so it's the same thing for anything else. Can I just ask, do Richard Madden and Kit Harington have a scene together in Eternals? Oh my god. I don't think it's them, is it? I thought it was other people. Marketing for No Way Home is also chaos. Marvel just planted a seed and the community marketed the movie for free. Yeah, I mean, they are not doing anything. We're doing it for them. So I call that genius when other people make, The security for Sony keeping secrets from movies mostly must suck if leaks are so easy to find. I think Spider-Man is just so big and is the biggest thing really since like Endgame that's why. I think Sony's generally okay. Especially for like leaks of games, but I get movies are different, but I just think because Spider-Man's so gigantic, that's why. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like, well, we know a lot about Spider-Man, but we also don't, right? Like, we don't know. Well, no, there has been leaks about the ending. I was going to say, we don't know who dies, but we may. I'm not going to say it. I'll tell you after. I'm not going to say it. Well, I'm not telling you now. People. No. No, you can go look it up. Anybody can go look it up. Christy's like, wait, there's story details about something that I didn't look? Christy needs to know the entire plot of every movie or game before she sees it, and even if she doesn't care about it, she needs to, like for Scream, oh, I hate Scream 4. Then I see her looking at the plot of Scream 4 as we're watching the movie. So it's just BS, to be honest with you. You don't have to read it. She is a knowledgeable person. That's for sure. It's funny. But yeah, but I guess if those leaks are wrong, then we don't know too much about it. You know what I mean? And, I don't know. I guess there's a lot of room for it to keep going. Well, both of them are in the movie. There's still people that think that Toby and Andrew aren't in it. Is there anybody that wants to still stand on that? Yes, anybody hear you? I'm just not listening. I don't think. I'll tell you after. No. No. I win. No. Well, I admit I wasn't really expecting Guardians of the Galaxy to be good. I was expecting it to flop hard. Yeah, I was expecting it to be, average. I don't think so, but maybe. Yes. Matrix. Oh, Matrix. Yeah, Matrix is the last one. Matrix is in the 22nd or something, close to Christmas. We're also getting announcements for DC and Marvel new animated series air date in December. Halo, Spider-Man, Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, that's another one. Although Book of Boba Fett looked very Like, it didn't look bad, but, like, does it move the needle? No. Did Bad Batch move the needle? No. Like, push anything. Like, any kind of excitement or, like, push Star Wars or... Now, granted, do I need anything to push Star Wars after 8 and 9? No, I'd actually prefer you leave it alone. But Bad Batch was like watching mindless, okay quality Star Wars things just going on in front of you, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I just don't really see why it needed to happen. Book of Boba Fett looks very similar, where it's like, I'll watch it, I'll consume all of it eventually, but I don't know, and it's not going to hurt Star Wars, but I don't think it's going to help Star Wars. I think it's just going to exist. Like, Mandalorian has helped Star Wars. Ahsoka can hurt or help Star Wars. Yeah, that's true. Mandalorian is a lot of nostalgia and, yeah, feeling like Star Wars while also being in this era where Disney just despises, George Lucas and Star Wars. So it's a weird spot. Plus what they did with Gina Carano, I don't know anymore. But I'm not going to pretend like I didn't love Mandalorian Season 2 because I loved it. Was it a lot of nostalgia stuff, though? Yeah. Like Ahsoka. Come on. Seeing her for the first time. Who else? Oh, Luke. That was kind of a cool thing. Just a little bit. I love Bill Burr, so like seeing him again was cool. What else? People didn't like Luke's CG? Why, do they want him to be saved by, like, Rey or something? I thought it was insane. The only other person it could have been was, like, Ezra. Yeah. Oh, Jedi Fallen Order? Yeah, they should try and figure out a way to bring Fallen Order into movies. Yeah. That'd be cool. That would be cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm not against a lot of the TV show Star Wars stuff. I think is fine. I just don't really. The Obi-Wan one is going to be a huge, thing. But that could be so bad. I know, it could ruin so much. Yeah. Obi-Wan could, yeah. But see, like, who likes I have such conflicted thoughts over Anakin anyway. So it's like, how do you ruin him when some people already think it was horrible? And sometimes I think it was horrible. Sometimes I don't, though. Sometimes I think that's how George Lucas wanted it. Yeah, because if you listen to Darth Vader talk in all the movies, he does kind of act like that. So, like, it does kind of make sense for Hayden Christensen. But does that make it good? No, just because it's what George Lucas wanted Hayden Christensen to do doesn't mean it's good quality. So it's very conflicting. Star Wars is just all about... Star Wars is an internal struggle. That's what Star Wars is. Spider-Man No Way Home as well. Yes. Sup, Alex. Sup, Michael. We don't know also the fights in Spider-Man. Like, what? Yeah. We know what happens on the bridge, don't we? We know who fights. We don't know the result, though. Do you think any Marvel game will be revealed at the Game Awards? That'd be sweet. But I honestly don't think so. Eternals has a audience score on Rotten Tomatoes of 86. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of shocking, to be honest. But then it's also like, are they doing it on purpose? So what are other very highly rated movies on Rotten Tomatoes by audiences? Like, do audiences give high 80s like their candy? Or is it like a rare thing? That's what I'd like to know. And I don't actually know the answer. I'm not picking on anybody. Marvel's Wolverine could be open world like Marvel's Spider-Man. Agreed. I hope it is. And I think it probably, it could be. I think Mandalorian did 50-50, yeah. What's your favorite piece of Disney Star Wars media? It's got, yeah. Oh, see, the final arc of Clone Wars. I think the final 4 episodes of Clone Wars is better than all of the Mandalorian. I would say that. I would say that. The Darth Maul Ahsoka fight, like, is one of the best things they've ever done. Yeah, but the final 4 episodes. No, yeah, that was the first 4 episodes. So no, they weren't in the final 4. The first 8 episodes of Clone Wars was not good. The first 4 were Bad Batch. Then the second 4 were the sisters. Then the last 4 was Ahsoka and Maul. So Bad Batch was okay. The sisters was god awful. And then the final 4 was like just freaking incredible. So I'd say either that or season 2 of Mando is the best thing they've done. I still like Force Awakens, and I always have, but it doesn't hold up now that you know what happens. Like, there's so much promise and potential. Yeah, but she kind of, like, didn't win it until, like, the very end. She should have obliterated that person. Yeah, I guess. True. I mean, the Ahsoka episode of Mando was probably the best. Bo-Katan was freaking... Oh, it's true. Shoot. She was sweet. And they brought in her, the actual... Or no, yeah. And they brought in the actual Katie something. So that was sweet, too. And they had them again in the final episode with Moff Gideon. Moff Gideon was kind of cool. Gina Carano was great, even though she was barely in it. Yeah, it was good. But see, what do you do with season 3 now? Because you don't have Baby Yoda. Oh yeah, they brought Boba Fett, just a small little character. I feel like he was the weakest part, though. Looking back at, like, his fight against the Stormtroopers. Huh? The Asian, yeah, the girl. Who, I guess she's been around, like, forever. Did you know that? Well, you said she's Mulan. Or, is she? Yeah. She's, like, 57. But she doesn't look like it. True. Asians don't age. I don't know. Mando season 2 was actually quite special. But it was relying a lot on... But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know if you... I don't even know if it deserves that kind of criticism because... Yeah, it relied on the past, but it also did develop that relationship where when he said goodbye, right, to Grogu, at the end it was like, man, that was special. You know, that felt like... And that's something they did. That's not relying on nostalgia. So yeah, I don't know. How does my gaming setup look like? I'm going to take a picture eventually. I'll show you. Look for it on Twitter at some point. I like it. We probably are going to get a green screen of some kind for Christmas. So I'll have a green screen behind me. That'll be cool. And it really deserves like its own room because I'm just out in the open. But yeah, no, I'll take a picture once everything's kind of set up. But thank you for asking. We got Disney Plus Day next Friday. Yes. Whatever event they're going to do. I'm not putting animated Star Wars over live action. I'm sorry. Well, it's definitely better than Mando Season 2 and the final 4 episodes of Clone Wars was so much better than 7, 8, 9. Like, it's not even, in my opinion, it's not even remotely close. Could we see a Days Gone 2 in 2022? No. Only because they're making the new game first. Any thoughts if we get some new Spider-Man movies with No Way Home? Yeah? I mean, what better way of celebrating No Way Home if you also announce that Tobey's Spider-Man 4 can happen or something like that? So I think it's possible. Are you going to watch the new Fantastic Beasts film? Yes, but not at theaters. Not paying money for it. I will not do that. Did you see Matt Smith talking about his role? Talking about Matt Smith? And for Star Wars or for... Is he in Fantastic Beasts? Yeah, I'm not... I don't know, I'm at a point. Like, I know I have the channel and all that. But... Oh, well, his role in Skywalker was... I mean, the original idea for Skywalker was supposed to be better than... Or sounded better than what we actually got. But, you know, at this point, it's like a what could have been situation. But yeah, then for Fantastic Beasts, I don't know. I'm just at a point where... Even for, like, Eternals, and I've said this before, like, years ago, or, like, you know, when I was teenager, late teen, I used to go to theaters like all the time. Like I saw so many movies. And number one, I'm not like that anymore as a person. And number two, like I just, I'm gonna try to speak with. I'm a cheapskate, and that goes to point number two. I'm going to speak with my wallet when I, am able to support things I like, not support things I, don't like. And I get it. That's not for everybody, and I'm not. And people have said this, and I strongly agree. I don't never set out to make anybody feel like uncomfortable or like shy to like something. You know what I mean? So even all the Star Wars stuff, like if you loved 8 or 9, fine. Like I don't want it to like ruin, and it probably doesn't now. Like who am I? I'm a nobody. But as I get bigger, you know what I mean? I don't want it to hurt your viewing experience just because I say I don't like something. But I have the right to speak. You know what I mean? To do what I want. So like I have no need to see Eternals. Like it's just. I'm not going to do videos for it. Maybe I would have, back in the day. But, like, I feel no need to do it now. I don't want to watch it. I don't really want to support it with money. Fantastic Beasts, it's like, yeah, right, after the Johnny Depp stuff, as if I'm going to... And that's something I do want to watch, and I do want to cover. But it's like, I'm not supporting that. With money. With money. I'll watch it. Oh, that yeah, you gotta start them young. I don't know if a 3 or 4-year-old though. Yeah, Amelia didn't really start getting good at. Well, you could argue, but she didn't really start playing games till she was like maybe 5 for like Mario Kart, and she was horrible. Now she's good now. I'd say around late 6. Yeah, 4 or 5 they start, but they're not great. Then like 6, 7. They'll get legit, and then by the time Amelia's like 10 or 11, I assume she'll beat me at Mario Kart. So you got to take the wins while you can get them, because you're not going to have them forever. Do you know what I mean? Huh? Yeah, every kid's there. Yeah, some kids don't play games. Can you believe that? In Rise of Skywalker, I have a 3-year-old brother. I miss going to theaters, not going to lie. Yeah, I mean, I do like the theater experience. I do. Like, we haven't gone much ever since it all started. If we go, we have to spend like $90 because Christy wants everything. And there's 3 of us. But no, I mean, what we saw Demon Slayer. I saw Scream. So I've gone to the theaters twice in almost 2 years, and we all went once. But granted, we're gonna go next month because we're gonna see Spider-Man. We're gonna see Scream. Probably Doctor Strange. Let's see Doctor Strange 2, right? You gotta see Doctor Strange too. But yeah, I really think the stuff around the world has just kind of made me feel like I don't need to. You know what I mean? Like maybe in a world I'd want to see Matrix in theaters, but I really don't care. I also don't think it's gonna be all that good. It is Keanu Reeves. Well, we're gonna see John Wick. You have to see John Wick in theaters. No, you need to see John Wick in theaters. Are you nuts? No, you liked it more upon watching it twice now. You can't deny. You criticize every. J-Lo wasn't in the movie. What are you talking about? Halle Berry? Well, you can't have Keanu Reeves fight for 2 hours straight. His body can't take it. The guy's 56. The black hair, and Ian McShane, oh yeah, he's great. John Wick's so good. There's really not that. Wait, you don't like what's his freaking name? The guy who has the birds. Who's in Matrix? Yeah. You don't like his just wacky performance? It's so good. Oh, why can't I think of his name? He's great. And like seeing seeing him again with Keanu is awesome. Lawrence Fishburne is his name in real life. Really? He was only good as Morbius in the first one. Then it's like they didn't know what to do with him. He was good, but they didn't really use him much. And wait till you see him in 4. I love him in John Wick. He's so good. We'll do like one more race after this one, and then we will call it. And then we'll see it about next week. I don't know when the thing happens next week, the Disney Plus thing. But if there's something huge to talk about and it lines up, Morbius is going to crush Scream. What? Oh, Morbius, like the movie. No way. Yeah. Yeah. Jared Leto. I don't think, and I think they're kind of for different people. I think Scream's gonna do. Yeah, I think both will do decent. I think Scream's gonna do actually really good. Could Blade show up in Doctor Strange 2 with vampires? Ooh, maybe. Is there vampires in Doctor Strange 2? I didn't even know that. What's your thoughts for the new Marvel game by Amy Hennig? I hope it's Daredevil or Ghost Rider or Deadpool. I'm very excited for it, and actually I made a video for tomorrow morning where breaking news for that game. So watch the video tomorrow morning. I hope we see Doctor Doom movie, at least new Fantastic Four movie. Yeah, there'll definitely be a Fantastic Four. Wouldn't they do a Silver Surfer thing then after that? I think we have to. Just get everybody to come back. Yeah, but like they could. But people have always said like you can just do a Silver Surfer movie in the first place. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Honestly, the way Marvel's going, you can have 5,000 ideas like they have, but who knows how many actually. You know, it's a reboot. But well, it depends on what stage they enter. I don't know. Marvel's got so much they can do and so much potential for failure. Yeah, but like they've just, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting because like Shang-Chi, you know, money-wise did not do spectacular. Black Widow did not do spectacular. It did good. I think at some point he's going to come back as Iron Man. Yeah, who are we? Gemma Chan? Eternals won't count. Did you see the stuff they said about Eternals that it's not Eternals doesn't need a sequel is what they said. Sounds very suspicious for a movie that may not make a lot of money. And they say, well, we don't I don't know. In what? Is that the one with the vampires and werewolves? The one with the guy who plays Starkiller and jeez. I hate this map. I actually think this is one of the worst maps in the game. If we're being honest with each other. Seriously, Clark? Who gets banana? 4th. Not bad. Our SNES and NES games hard or easy? I want my 3-year-old brother to play kid-friendly games. I don't think they're easy. I'm pretty sure games have only ever gotten easier over time. Yeah, games nowadays are easier than games. Oh, Christy, my wife, said that you want like tablet coloring games. That's what you want. I think they're gonna bring it back Iron Man, but a different actor, maybe. Hey, Jeremy. You're too late. All right, guys, we're gonna call it quits for here. We'll see what happens next week if we need to talk about some Disney Plus stuff, and we'll go from there. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all on the next one.